Are you sick of opening packs of Lost Origin only to get nothing but bulk over and over? Do you have boxes of cards taking up room and no idea what to do with them? Well, today's your lucky day! From the makers of the whatchamacallit comes selling your bulk. Imagine all those cards you have. You could be selling them and buying more packs. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be discussing the price of Lost Origin and where I kind of see this going in the future and the cards that you need to get rid of right meow while they're still valuable. We're going to start off talking about the prize cards. That's going to be the Giratina Alt Art, the Aerodactyl Alt Art, and a couple more cards we'll get into in just a second. Right now, the Giratina is sitting at a market price of about $221, which is crazy. I don't see this card maintaining this price. I don't think it has the artwork to back it up. The price has been continuing to drop over time, especially over the past couple weeks. I have been thinking about buying one of these cards, but based upon this graph, I'm just going to hold out and wait because I'm thinking that this card is going to drop into the 150s in the near future. As soon as it goes out of rotation and the meta is no longer propping up the value of this card is going to go down. If you want one, just wait. Now, I'm not saying to wait 3 years or 5 years to buy one, but I'd wait a little while because it's going to continue to drop over time, especially as we get closer to the new set. The way that I look at these graphs on TCG Player or Pokédata, I look at it kind of like a candlestick graph for day trading stocks. If you look at this graph, you can see that there is a trend. It is trending downwards, and it's going to continue to trend downwards. In my experience, the cards that hold value are the big ones, either Charizard or cards with really great artwork. So right now, a lot of this Giratina value is kind of artificially inflated because of these decks that are currently winning all these regional tournaments, so it's going to drop. It's only a matter of time. Okay, so let's move on to the number 2 card, which is going to be the Aerodactyl Alt Art. Now, I love the artwork on this card. I think it's amazing. I don't think it sees any play whatsoever, so a lot of this price is just because it's hard to get and it's got really good artwork. I wouldn't be surprised to see this card dip below that $100 value, and I think it probably will end up doing that in the coming months, so keep an eye out for it. If you don't have one of these already, pick one up when the price drops. Okay, on to number 3, the big, beautiful Pikachu artwork trainer gallery card. This card is so awesome. I love this card. I ended up buying one from one of my subscribers because I pulled it for him in a live break and I said, I want this card, so please sell it to me. Since this card's value is mainly on the artwork and it's not really on playability whatsoever, I'm thinking this price is going to hold pretty well. It may dip some in the future, but this is Pikachu. Everybody loves Pikachu. This is an amazing, amazing artwork for Pikachu and Ash or Red or whoever you want to call it on the front. So I think it's going to be a good card to pick up at this price point. So moving on to the next card, we have the Rotom Alt Art, which has just been all over the place, bouncing up and down over the past month. Don't think it's going to go too much below that because it's just so hard to pull this card. I wouldn't be surprised to see it dip maybe below 30 and then go back above 30 and kind of ping pong around that number. I like the artwork personally, but I guess it's not to a lot of people's liking, so the price has kind of been up and down. I'd say if you really want this card, definitely buy it, considering you could buy 15 booster boxes and never pull this card. Next, onto the Berserker Alt Art, which is so cheap right now, I can't believe it. It's like 30 bucks. I'm gonna buy one. I recommend you buy one if you like this artwork. This card has been dropping like a rock in price. I can't imagine it getting much cheaper though because it's an alt art and they kind of have a rock bottom price that they're not gonna go below. So if you really want this artwork, I would definitely pick this up for around 25-30 bucks. Now we're moving on to the number 6 card, but it's kind of a toss-up at the moment between the Giratina Rainbow Rare, the Giratina Secret Rare, and the Pikachu V Trainer Gallery. Here's the thing. Both the Giratinas are going to continue to drop over time once they start falling out of more and more competitive decks. I wouldn't be worried about picking those up at the price they are now, which is in the high 20s, low 30s. The Pikachu V, it might not change that much. It stands solely on its artwork. It's a great card, just like the big Pikachu Trainer Gallery. That's the one that I would really be looking for. The Giratinas, I think, are just they're just going to keep going down in value. So if you're trying to complete a master set, wait to buy the Giratinas until they pretty much fall out of the competitive scene altogether. Okay, so now we're moving on to the non-ultra rare cards. These are your regular rares. You need to sell these sooner rather than later, because the price on these is going to continue to drop. So first we have the Comfy, which is really big in a lot of the competitive decks. It's been dropping already over the past couple of weeks, so if you have several copies of this, I recommend trying to kind of slide under what the average price is right now and sell them while you can, because you're not going to be able to sell them here in a few months when they're completely forgotten about. Cramorant and Gengar Hollow both fall into this category as well, where the price is kind of teetering on the lower side, and if you can sell them now, you probably should, because they are going to continue to drop as the competitive scene drops these cards out of decks. Sableye is the real big winner here. It's so popular, and it's at like $3 a card right now. So if you have a whole bunch of these, definitely sell some. Get some money back while you can. You sell a couple of those, you can buy some more packs. So definitely get rid of some Sableyes. If you're not using them for competitive play, they're not doing any good sitting in a box. Okay, so the rest of this list is not Lost Origin cards, but they are Sword and Shield cards. These are the ones that are really high up in the competitive play, and if you happen to have some of these cards, they're going to be a really good idea to sell them while they are popular so that you can try and get some of your money back. Radiant Greninja is going to be the first one. This is Astral Radiance. It's $5 a card right now. If you're like me, you pull Radiant cards so often that you probably have 5 of these at least. $5 a piece, not bad. If you don't like it, sell them. Although I like Greninja, so I like to hang on to mine. Scoop Up Net. Reverse Scoop Up Nets are $10 right now. $3.50 for the regular, but the reverses are $10. That's crazy. Go through your Rebel Clash and see if you have any Scoop Ups and sell them. Battle VIP Pass and Capture Energy are the exact same way. The Battle VIP Pass is $5 for the reverse, $3.50 for the regular. If you have some of those, definitely pull them out and sell them. Capture Energy, $3 for the reverse, $1 for the regular. A lot of these trainer cards are really important to several different types of decks in competitive play. That's why their value is so high, but they're not always going to be like that. So before they start dropping in price, list yours on TCG Player or whatever marketplace you use and try and offload some of them. Well, I hope you liked this. It's been a little bit different. We're usually opening packs and just pulling cards, but I think this might be a little bit more informative. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. And don't forget to join us for our Friday live stream. I hope to see you there. We do giveaways every live stream, so make sure to join for that, and I'll see you next time.